Alright fellas, here we are with Lodge Adaman. So, this is going to be a showcase video, and this guy has got a couple different unique things to him, but in my opinion, he's, I'm not going to say he's generic. He's definitely got his, unique traits and whatnot, but there's not too much. It's kind of diversifying him from other Lodge, characters in my opinion, just because of how he's built. He looks like he's very similar in similar aspect to maybe Lodge Dawn. I think Dawn is a solid enough comparison, but let's go ahead and look at his abilities here. So obviously he's a 4-star unit. I upgraded him to 5 stars. He is not 5 out of 5, 20 out of 20 yet. Well, EX, I guess. He's not EX'd yet or level 150, but I will be doing that right after this initial not showcase, but this initial first showing here, I guess, against Entei, and then I'll EX him later in the video, and we'll see what he does then, because I actually do have some different sync grids that rely on his sync nuke, or not sync nuke, but just syncing in general. So, looking at his stats here, at 5 stars, just 4-star power-ups invested, he has 580 HP, 242 defense, and 252 special defense. Solid enough bulk stats, right? The HP is a little bit lower in my opinion, but that's kind of just Lodge supports for you, but the stats themselves are not too bad. 230 special attack, doesn't really make much of a difference. He's got 53 base power move, and then 263 speed, which isn't that great, in my opinion. If you want to be fast, then you're going to be faster than that, but it's not slow. It's not like outright slow, so it's not too shabby. And he's obviously a support type sync pair. And he's got Bubble Beam here, 2-gauge spammable, 10% chance to lower speed, whatever. Protect, which is actually solid. Applying damage guard to him can definitely be really, really good. So if there's maybe a scenario where any enemy may use a super powerful move, like Entei here may use Eruption, or whatever, right? Maybe an opposing character uses like Flare Blitz or Fire Blast or Hyper Beam or something, and you can just nullify the damage with Damage Guard here, right? Fucking lawnmowers, man. Fucking me right up. Am I recording? I am recording. Okay, lawnmowers are fucking me up. Anyway. So, he's got Protect here, of course, yeah. Protect himself from a very powerful move. That's a nice ability to have. X Defense All. Raising defensive stats is not a bad thing to do, but generally if you're looking at a support unit, especially from the Lodge, you're not exactly relying on their bulk. You're more so relying on them being able to do something useful. If it can be niche, but more so useful quickly, right? Like, if you were to give me a Lodge support that like did Sonya's attack buffs, crit buffs, or whatever, I'd be happy. Does it quick. They may die, but they got their job done, similar to like Hilbert, right? But still, defense buff's not bad for sure. He can, get a little bit of more longevity. And he's got his trainer move here, which raises the user's special defense by 2. I actually didn't know that. I thought that was for all allies. Oh, well, shit, whatever, it's fine. Raises the special attack of all allied sync pairs by 2 stat ranks, and applies the gradual healing effect to the user when the weather is rainy. So, being able to buff ally special attack, of course, really, really good. He's raising his own special defense, which is fine, I guess. I thought it was for all allies, but it's not really that big of a deal, I guess. And then he's raising all allies physical defense, right? So he's going to let allies take better damage from physical moves. He's going to take better damage from special moves himself, and he's going to be able to raise ally special attack. And if you're in rain, he's going to be able to apply gradual healing to himself, which can also be good, right? And then if you look at his passive skills here, he's got endurance. That's a good ability, honestly. That's a really good ability to have. Take that one hit that may, KO you and you can survive. May help. Maybe you can activate your endurance. And then if you look at his grid, he's got First Aid 2. It'll activate First Aid 2. Then maybe if you use Protect, it'll heal you with gradual healing a little bit. And you'll be taking no damage. And maybe you can heal yourself back up to be able to take another attack. It could be good, right? So endurance can definitely save you in some very good very specific scenarios. And we've got Rain Gear 2 here, which, again, if you're in rain, really good. Reduces damage when the user is hit by an attack move when the weather is rainy. 20% damage reduction, very similar to, normal Adaman's solar... No, it's not Solar Eyes. Sunscreen, right? And Irida has a fucking winter coat or something. I don't remember. Is that actually what it's called? It may be, but whatever. And then Revenge Boost 2, whenever he's hit by an attack move, 30% chance of charging the move gauge, which, when he's not applying speed buffs or anything by himself, it can be really, really good. So he does a mixture of things: special attack buffs, defense buffs for allies. He buffs his own special defense. He applies gradual healing to himself. He has damage guard. He can endure an attack. Of course, he's got rain gear and he's got revenge boost. Some solid abilities to have, right? So now let's go ahead and look at the grids here. I'm going to go ahead and select the first one here, which is his rain grid. And there's a couple, okay. I didn't select the other nodes here, which they're not major, but still may as well. So looking at the rain grid here, there's actually quite a few things we can pick up. So X Defense All Pep Rally. So buffing ally speed, you know, alongside having revenge boost, that's definitely going to be very, very good, right? Being able to buff your stats. Buff ally speed, definitely help out with gauge, could be very, very helpful. X Defense All NPR, just for, you know, the fact that maybe you want to activate Pep Rally or just max ally defenses. Sure. And First Aid 2 here, as I said, he has First Aid 2. This can, you know, save you whenever you're in a pinch. Maybe not bring you down to your endurance just yet, or maybe if you do get down to your endurance, First Aid 2 will heal you just enough to maybe take another attack before going down, right? So it can be nice. Rain immunity, can't be status. That's very, very good when facing, you know, maybe Tornadus in rain. You know, he can't be hit by his toxic. Maybe Entei always likes to burn, so maybe he can't be burned, which is nice. But trap, that could be bad. But anyway, racing rain as well. 30% move gauge acceleration whenever the weather is rainy. That is also very, very good, you know, especially when you're in those gauge heavy teams. There's a couple of other things I'll go over here, but I'll go over those once we go around with more grids. Let me make sure, he does have vigilance, alright. So let's go ahead and face Entei here. We've got Archie to apply rain, so meaning Adaman will have the rain that he needs on the first turn. We've got Lodge May. I could bring normal May if I wanted to for, I guess, more consistent rain with Rain Dance, but I feel maybe just bringing another secondary striker will work out just enough. There's mowers and there's fucking tractors outside, dude. Oh my god. If you hear the noise, then, well, you know what it is. I'm gonna hope Adaman is actually the one being targeted here instead of like Archie or whoever, but we'll find out, I guess. Okay, so he is being targeted, and we get to see how much damage he's going to be taking from these flamethrowers here. Let's go ahead and go for X Defense All, just so I can make sure Archie's not going to be taking too much damage from physical moves, even though it doesn't really get hit with physical moves, but still. So, we're getting some gauge buffs here as well with the X Defense All, so that's also very, very nice as well, right? Okay, we're doing some damage. Quite a bit of damage. Damn. Alright, so we're actually being hit by AoE moves here. This is why I kind of wish Adaman would actually buff ally special defense as well, because obviously he needs it. He's definitely going to need those buffs. Let's go ahead and go for another X Defense All here, and then we can try and go for Archie's sync move. Okay. It's fine, so we can keep the rain up here, right? There we go. And then go for a surf. So we're going to go for an eruption here. Shouldn't take too much damage, should be fine. And we're actually doing really, really good on health right now as well. And of course, gauge is just fine because of the pep rally, the racing rain, all of that stuff, right? Let's go ahead and go for a protect, I guess. There we go. We're not taking much damage here from rain gear because of rain gear at all, right? That's very, very nice. Just get that protect in there. So we're not going to be taking much damage from that bulldoze, which is nice all the time. My lord, these people are loud. Jesus. Tried to do a showcase here. Damn. Sorry about the background noise if you can fucking hear it. Holy Christ. That's redundant still. Alright, so now our rain gear is actually gone because I don't think I actually have shower power gridded for Archie here. So, whoops. Oh well. It'll be alright. Look at how much less damage we do here due to the fact we don't have the rain up. Oh well. There we go. Reset it. And we're actually not taking too much damage from that Sacred Fire because of the defense buffs, right? Even without rain gear. So obviously we take quite a bit less damage with rain gear activated, right? So that's good. And actually I want to see, how much does he take from an Iron Tail? Of course we got burned. That's actually not too bad. In my opinion, okay, taking Iron Tail, okay, he's a good lodge, okay, well, he's a good lodge support, of course. But he's a good rain support, right? Like, that's actually pretty solid, I'd say. I mean, taking that little damage... I mean, Sacred Fire is definitely a powerful move, right? And if he uses a sync move and has a sync buff, it's going to do a bit more damage. But consider the fact that he'll probably have rain up, and, you know, Adaman's not going to take too much, right? He's definitely good on, like, any sort of rain team you can build. Maybe pair him up with, maybe get, like, a striker or a damage dealer that benefits from rain that, you know, can buff their crit by, like, maybe at least +2, like, I don't know, May or something. I mean, May already sets rain, but still, maybe pair him up with like Winona and then a striker or damage dealer that's able to buff their own crit, and you've got yourself a pretty strong team there to make it really easy lodge clear, not lodge, gauntlet clear, right? So that's pretty good. That's also pretty good, I'd say, for a rain gear showcase. So let me go ahead and EX Adaman here and fucking get rid of the mowers, please. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and EX Adaman here and see what the fuck's up with these lawnmowers. Alright, so there he is in his full... fucking Archie. Thank you. There he is in his full glory. We've got Adaman level 150 and EX'd here, so now he's actually able to do support EX, which is, of course, very, very nice ability, right? 274 defense, 280 for special defense, over, you know, basically nearly 650 HP. Definitely a very big noticeable difference in the stats, of course. So, you know, these stats can definitely make or break units. And lodge units having access to, you know, these level 150s and higher HP stats definitely do help out a lot in, you know, making them a lot more valuable. Not that they were unviable before, but they're a lot more viable now, right? So I've got the sync grid here, which I didn't actually grid for anything rain related. So I mean, we still do have the rain gear 2 here, which is nice, just because of an innate passive. But now I actually wanted to go for more sync based stuff instead. So we've got the X Defense All Pep Rally again, but we've actually subbed out the NPR for Catalytic Acceleration, meaning we're going to use our sync move. And not only are we going to apply two sync buffs for our, you know, allies to do more damage, we're also going to apply gauge acceleration in order to make sure our allies have you know, a good supplement of gauge in order to actually do some good damage, right? And then, of course, we've also got Recuperation 1 here, meaning, which, of course, I replaced First Aid 2 with it. So we're actually able to restore HP in case we take a bit of damage from an enemy, right? So being able to restore HP, of course, very, very strong. And I also went ahead and picked up the On the Run 2 here just because I didn't really have much else to go for. So whenever we're in a pinch, we raise our evasion by 2 stat ranks, meaning maybe we can survive an attack with a little bit of luck, right? So that's pretty good there as well. I do have another grid, which is not not a sync-based grid, and it's also not a rain grid, but I'll go ahead and showcase that afterwards here. So let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and build a team here for the Sinnoh Stadium, and we'll see how Adaman can actually handle himself against some of these stronger enemies. Okay, so when it actually comes to using Adaman's you know, sync move, sync grid, I don't know what you call that. It's probably better to actually use it in like the Legendary Gauntlet or Legendary Arena, those type of things, instead of using it in the stadium. At least not Sinnoh fucking Stadium, because my fucking lord, it's a strong, fucking difficult stadium. But you can definitely make some scenarios or just decent enough teams where you can definitely use it in the stadium. But I honestly find it to be a little bit more valuable to use the support EX, especially like Lodge Adaman here, in you know, a Legendary Gauntlet or a Legendary Arena stage, right? I think that'll just be overall better for him. Let's go ahead and look at his grid here. I did pick up a couple of good things. Of course, we already got you already seen the grid, I believe, but still, you know, Recuperation 1, Catalytic Acceleration, and, you know, Pep Rally and On the Run. So these abilities can be good for him, especially because Terrakion also raising his offensive stats. Adaman being able to raise his defensive stats is, you know, a very, very good thing to do as well. Of course, as well as having a couple different methods of healing. So can definitely look really, really good there. Don't know if we'll win this battle because this guy can be a little bit of an asshole, especially if we don't get NPR with Bianca. Could be a problem, but still. We should be fine here for the most part. Should be able to survive just fine. And do good enough damage as well. Alright. Go ahead and use this, and then we'll go ahead and go for that. Sure. The bad thing about him is he doesn't really heal allies all that much. He's only healing really himself. Not really much else, right? And that did quite a bit of damage. But he does have the evasion buffs now, though, so right, he's got that to make up for it. And a Catalytic Acceleration, of course, and the Recuperation also activated, so he's got more healing now, which is great. He keeps doing damage, though, goddamn. You're doing enough. Go ahead and go for a Protect there, and get that Psychic in there before he is able to actually go for Rock Impact. Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun. And get that Psychic in there. I don't know if I actually queued it up or not. Yeah, I actually did. Huh, damn. Alright. And then we can go ahead and go for Giovanni's sync move, or we can opt to actually go ahead and go for Adaman's sync move again, because Whammage. We can actually go for Adaman's sync move here as if we want to actually heal him up more, because we do still have our damage guard effect, and we can go ahead and apply recuperation again and just do more damage, right? So that could be, or not do more damage, heal up more HP, which means that protect definitely saved us there from taking a decent chunk of damage from that earth power. So we'll go ahead and heal up. There he is, and we got more catalytic acceleration, right? Looking very, very good. And of course, go for Calm Mind, I don't care. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna win this battle here because I didn't get the NPR on the psychic terrain, but if I were to get the NPR on the psychic terrain, then we definitely would have, you know, won here. Would have been looking real good. There we go. Okay, and of course it went out. It's going for an Earthquake now, which shouldn't hurt Adaman too bad, but it's probably gonna hurt everyone else quite a bit. Yeah, that's quite a lot of damage. That's quite a lot of damage. Damn. Did enough. But still. Sacred Sword. Okay, so there's no terrain conditions in play anymore. I could opt to go for some damage, or I could go ahead and heal up Adaman. I'll heal up Adaman. I'll fucking heal up Adaman. Fuck that. Jesus. There we go. Could have done more damage, but still. Got our healing back in, and we, of course, have move gauge acceleration. There we go. Brought him down to his endurance, meaning he's still got that one hit left for him to take. And we may actually end up winning this battle. Actually, probably not. Probably not, honestly. Nope, yeah, we don't win. We don't win because he's got the... there's multiple reasons. There's multiple reasons we don't win. For one, Bianca doesn't do damage, and for two, we got the rock impact. That's literally only because Bianca didn't get the NPR. That's why Bianca sucks. I'm kidding. Bianca's a fine enough unit. But yeah, I mean, you saw Adaman was able to sustain himself really well in that battle despite not having rain, right? And Terrakion, it's not like Terrakion's a lackluster boss. I mean, Terrakion hits pretty hard. He's got Stone Edge, he's got the Earth Power, he's got the Earthquake. But perfectly timing, you know, those opportunities to use Protect here and buffing your defenses, and of course using his sync move and healing himself with recuperation, it definitely makes him look like really, you know, look really, really good, right? It can definitely make him look very nice in these scenarios when it does happen, because Adaman survived very, very long into that battle, and we would have won that battle had Bianca gotten a Psychic Terrain NPR. And I do have one more grid I want to show here. I might as well go ahead and hop into the Champion Stadium to do it, I guess. Sure. I figured I may as well. I mean, Adaman here. Go ahead and select the grid here. It's a no-rain grid. It's literally just First Aid 2 on the run and then X Defense All Pep Rally. If you want to look at some of the other stuff he's got in his grid here, I don't really think it's all too major, but it's notable enough. So he's got Tough Sync 3, 30% power buff on a sync move. I don't know why you would ever want to do it. It's a sync nuke. Just go for someone else, but it's there if you want to have fun. Sync Wall applies the critical hit defense effect to the ally field of play, meaning it can't be hit by crits. That actually could have been really, really good in that Terrakion battle, right? If we were to use a sync move, have that critical hit defense, that Earthquake would not have done nearly as much damage to us, right? So it definitely could have been a strong thing to have. So maybe it would have been a little bit more useful. Team Grand Entry, you know, if you don't want to go for NPR on his trainer move, which he does of course have here, you can pick this up and get +5 on ally special attack, and it can look, you know, really, really good for him. And he's got, of course, On the Run, as we've already said, and Racing Rain, of course. I'm actually going to get rid of On the Run here and pick up Team Grand Entry, assuming I actually have enough fucking gauge to go through. Probably don't. Nope. God damn it, you piece of crap. Oh well. Go ahead and get rid of that. There we go. There we go. Now we should have enough in order to actually pick up Grand Entry here. And there we go. Team Grand Entry 1. Let's go ahead and pick that up. And let's use Adaman here without his sync grid. And we'll go ahead and just use Giovanni's sync nuke here, which should be good enough. Okay. I think Adaman honestly may perform a little bit poorly here just because Flint can hit hard. I mean, he's going to start with a Fire Punch here. No, he's going to start with a Fire Blast. Okay, he's starting off the fucking rip with a Fire Blast. That's going to hurt. That's just straight up is going to hurt. Damn! Okay, I knew it was going to hurt, but I didn't think it would fire that fucking much. Fuck! Okay. Did enough. You did enough, man. Calm down. Calm the down, man. Damn, okay. Shit. Well, at least we didn't get knocked down to our endurance, right? So that's good. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Protect, Starred Power, and Giovanni's sync move there. Because wow. Really? That's the shit you're pulling? Oh, and then, okay. Really? That's the shit this game's pulling? Really? Really? Fucking burned me. That oh my god. Wow. That protect would have saved me. That protect would have saved me in that battle. Are you shitting me? That's not even Adaman's fault. Okay, yeah, I forgot. That's not even Adam's fault. That was fucking RNG. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. He fucking got burned. Really now? Really, you little bastard? Really? Okay. I don't want to hear that hostile environment bullshit, because that is just bullshit all around. Okay, so now we can actually buff his stats a little bit here without getting fucking obliterated. Maybe. Okay. Go ahead and go for a Psychic there. And so he's going to get hit by a Fire Blast. Let's go ahead and go for his Trainer move here again to buff some, some of Giovanni's special attack. And we'll go ahead and use our stored power there. Okay. Now this should enable us to still KO the side there. I'm going for fucking Protect, man. Fuck this shit. And we'll go ahead and use another Psychic Terrain for some speed buffs with Bianca there. Okay. And he's going to go for the Heat Wave. Good. So now we can actually get what we want here. And go ahead and apply, use that stored power there. Sure. Doesn't matter to me. Alright. And this should KO the Blaziken, assuming you crits. Didn't crit who it needed to, though. Oh, okay. These fuckers are actually unrelentless, dude. Look at the shit they're doing. He's gonna burn, isn't he? No, he actually didn't fucking burn. Wow, he didn't burn, guys. Did you hear that? He didn't fucking burn. Holy shit, it's fucking revolutionary. Why the fuck is my auto mode on? Okay. There we go. We actually landed the attack there. Let's go ahead and go for that, sure, and then actually use our Psychic here. And maybe, just maybe, if we're a little bit lucky, we may actually survive long enough to get our second sync move in here and maybe, perhaps, actually win the battle. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for the burn, by the way, you fucking cunt. Oh my god. We don't even get our fucking next move in because he didn't survive long enough. Never fucking mind. Adaman blows dick and balls. You fucking shitting me. You guys look at that. No fucking way. Bye. 200 damage, though. I mean, that's actually not bad. 200 damage is actually not bad for that. Either way, we don't win because we got fucked royally there. Completely. Because this fucker likes to use Fire Blast 10,000 times and get the fucking godliest RNG in the game. Go fuck yourself, Flint. Go actually fuck yourself. Whatever. Fucking Ronald McDonald. This Ronald McDonald bum ass. This is why no one remembers you as an Elite Four member, you piece of shit. Outside the fact that you don't actually use fire types. Whatever. Logic Adaman, not bad. I mean, in the two fucking scenarios that he actually looked good, Flint here is just bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I buff my defense, he uses Fire Blast. I buff my fucking special defense, he uses Hammer Arm. I'm not kidding. That's how it's been fucking going for me. And every time he's starting off the rip with a fucking Fire Blast. And every time he doesn't, he's using Flamethrower, which burns me without even having Hostile Environment, because I'm quite certain he actually doesn't. And I will actually look that up as we're doing the outro to check that. But anyway, yeah, Logic Adaman, he's not a bad unit, for sure. He's definitely got a lot of good quirks to him, like, being able to be a good support in rain. Okay, apparently he has Hostile Environment 4. Whatever, fine. Fuck me. 50% chance, I still got dicked fucking 3 times out of, like, fucking 4, okay? I don't care. But whatever. Yeah, Logic Adaman's got a lot that makes him good here, especially with rain. If you're in a rain scenario and you have him EX level 150, he can look very impressive as a support unit. And I do think that's what they were kind of going for there, being a good rain support with, Raging Rain, not Raging Rain, Rain Gear, Racing Rain, and Rain Immunity, as well as, having the stuff for a sync move with Catalytic Acceleration, Recuperation, and those type of things as well. He can definitely look very, very impressive and very, very bulky with the Protect here, the Recuperation healing him, the First Aid 2 being able to heal him, applying gradual healing in Rain. He's got a lot of healing to him. He's got a lot of defensive buffs for himself, and of course he's able to also raise ally special attack, meaning he's not completely useless on the offensive side as well. So he can do these things for himself and can make him seem more, surviving, he's got a little bit more longevity from it. And It can look good in a lot of scenarios, but you kind of sometimes have to work with it, right? Like, especially in this fucking battle here. I could definitely win against Flint. I would just need the best RNG, right? Because I need to have my special defense buffs to take the flamethrowers and fire blasts, and I also need my physical defense in order to take, hammer arms and fire punches. So just take him into different scenarios. You may have to, work around his different buffs, right? He's got a lot of things he can buff, just not, within fucking 2 turns, he can't max his own defenses, right? Like some of these characters, like Signusu or Cynthia and whatnot. But still, he can definitely get a lot of use out of him. He's definitely really, really solid. I like him. I think he's got that niche with Rain, and I honestly like that they're making these Lodge units have different niches to them that kind of make them stand out from other units. Like Lodge Acerola, how she was like basically all forms of negating damage with like confusion. I think she had paralysis, evasion buffs, and that type of stuff. I thought that was kind of a fun gimmick. And Adaman here, his gimmick is Rain, right? Being a good Rain support. But yeah, I digress. I'm going to end it there, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think about Lodge Adaman down in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you all later.